Dear people, I see you've moved into my home.
Yes, Lord has delivered you.
Horror stories that turn true. We all got terrified by reading a horror book or watching a horror movie or show, but this fear has been for some time. With time, you get relaxed and get back to your life because you know that was only fiction and had no factual basis. Have you thought about what would happen if any horror fiction becomes true? I'll be terrified to death, and most of you people will. This video gathers the stories of mysterious disappearance, demonic possessions, and devil worship. So here are the most horrible real-life stories. Number 5. The Axe Murder House. Horror lovers and ghost hunters love adventures, if you are the one. Then the Wailuska Axe Murder House in Wailuska is the best tourist spot for you. The house is famous for an unsolved murder case in 1912, in which the skulls of 6 children and 2 adults were found crushed by an anonymous axe. The house was purchased in 1994, and the cost for one night's stay is $428. The visitors report paranormal experiences more often. Some have reported the vision of a man with an axe and the screams of children. Hold your breath as this haunting story has another turn. In 2014, a visitor, Larson, was stabbed in the chest. The most interesting part is that Larson got stabbed at 12:45 a.m., same time the murders were reported in 1912. Number 4. The Haunted Doll. Many movies have been made about the haunted dolls, but what would happen if that doll became real? The same incident was reported in Houston. Someone gifted a Disney's Frozen Elsa doll to a family for Christmas 2013. The owner said that the doll recited phrases from the movie Frozen and said, "Let it go," when we press its button. The doll sang these lines in English for 2 years, but it terrified the family when it started singing in English and Spanish without pressing the button. Don't get afraid, the horror part is yet to come. The family owned the doll for 6 years and never changed its batteries. The family threw the doll in 2019, but after some weeks they found the doll on a living room bench. The doll then began to sing in Spanish and stopped singing in English. It terrified the family and they again threw it double-bagged in the garbage, which was taken away the next day by a garbage truck. But the doll again returned after some days. The family then mailed the doll to a friend in Minnesota, and he tied the doll to the front bumper of his truck. Any mysterious activity was not reported again. Number 3. A Deadly Exorcism. In August 2016 in North London, 26 years old Kennedy Ife started acting weird and aggressive and complained of pain in his throat. Later, he bit his father and complained of his snake inside his body. His family tied him with belts to the bed. The family wanted to cure him, but they failed. His brother reported that it was like a demon possessed its body. After 3 days, his family called an ambulance because Kennedy complained of dehydration. He died at 10:17 a.m. The family members of Kennedy were accused of his death. Do you know the horror part of the story? The post-mortem report revealed 60 wounds and a bite on his body. Moreover, his father and his 4 brothers also had injuries. After 4 days of jury deliberation, all family members were cleared from the charges on March 14th, 2019. Number 2. Florida devil worshipping.
At home, we're getting a look at the weapons that 2 Bartow middle schoolers allegedly plan to use to kill their classmates and then eat their flesh.
Daniela Harkins, a 35-year-old schoolteacher near St. Petersburg, Florida, started acting weird in June 2012. What happened after? She told the children that they must get rid of their bodies from demons. She asked them to cut their skin to remove the evil spirits. Then, she asked the children to burn their wounds so the evil spirits never returned. When she tried to burn one child's hand with lighter, the wind blew and the lighter turned off. Then, she sprayed his hand with perfume, and the boy suffered second-degree burns. One of the children informed the police, but Harkins didn't say a word about which religion was the following. Number 1. The Watcher.
Well, maybe a ghost will help our chances. Dear people, I see you've moved into my home. I know it's cozy inside. I've been in your bedroom.
You may have seen in movies that a family buys a beautiful mansion, and then strange things happen. It became a reality when a family purchased a $1.3 million dream home in New Jersey. But then, they started receiving threats from an anonymous person named The Watcher. The Watcher sends letters to the family in which he claims that his family owned the house for decades, and whoever will buy the house will be by his permission. The new owners have many children. The Watcher mentioned in letters, have they found out what's in the walls yet? And I'm pleased to know your names now, and the name of the young blood you have brought to me. Then the filmy ending comes as the family flees from the house and files a case against the previous owners. What do you guys think? Would you be able to live in such conditions? Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.